With provincial leisure travel allowed under eased, relaxed lockdown restrictions, traffic is back with a vengeance. Heavy traffic conditions are expected on the N3 linking Johannesburg and Durban as people return after this long weekend. Roux from the N3 Toll Concession joins me now on the line from Durban. Thank you very much for your time. So what have vehicle volumes been like leaving Durban today as many people make their way back home to other parts of the country after the long weekend down on the coast?
Good afternoon, Andy. Well, we traditionally have said that the Easter weekend is the busiest weekend of the year on the roads, but the history books have been rewritten, I think, today. We've had incredibly heavy traffic, with traffic volumes exceeding 2,000 vehicles now from 9 o'clock this morning, and indeed the latest figures are over 2,600 vehicles an hour. So incredibly busy on the N3 between Durban and Johannesburg.
And do you think we can attribute that to the fact that people can, for one of the first times in a long time, travel interprovincially with very few restrictions in place?
Indeed, I think that's played a major role in this. I think a lot of people just decided they really needed to get out of Johannesburg, and I've been joking with a lot of people that apart from you and I don't think there's anybody left in Johannesburg.
Are we the unlucky ones stuck here? Con, so are the expectations that there will be more South Africans making use of the roads, either due to fears about COVID-19 contamination or infection on aeroplanes, or because we've seen a number of South African local airlines struggling at the moment?
And it's a very interesting question, and for the sake of local tourism, I really hope that you're correct, that we will continue to see good volumes of people using local roads. We often say that the N3 is just a route that takes one not only to Durban and the wonderful north and south coasts, but also to Drakensberg, to so many wonderful and exciting destinations along the N3. And we've certainly seen, and we know many of the institutions in the tourism industry well. We've seen how they've taken such a huge hammering over the last 6 months that I think as South Africans we really owe it to our tourism industry to keep it local and support local.
Con, as we see these high traffic volumes historically, we also, in conjunction with that, see increased numbers of accidents, people not adhering to speed limits. Please tell me that people are being a little bit more responsible post-COVID-19.
Yes, we had a fatal crash on Wednesday night and another one on Thursday morning, and we believe that too many people in the vehicle speeding may have played a role. Since then, I'm glad to say that it's been very quiet insofar as crashes are concerned, and indeed today has been incident-free, although we have had some reports of people, for instance, weaving in and out of the traffic attempting to speed, which is just inviting a crash. But a word of caution there to motorists. Obviously, not having done any long-distance travels in the last while, that we become almost travel unfit. And so we are asking motorists please to ensure that they do rest adequately along the route.
And perhaps do those critical vehicle checks before embarking on a long journey. Thank you very much for speaking to us. That was Roux from the N3 Toll Concession.